So we're over here, this open field is the ladies' room, and over on that side, oh shit, over on that side, like past the middle, there's like a sort of middle boundary there. On that other side, it's the men's room, and everyone here, that's like the basic etiquette. They know, you know, girls, boys, and everyone honors that in this village.
What's right in front of you?
Okay, and I'm like kind of like on my tippy toes right now because there's shit and I was about to step on it. Just gotta watch out. I think I found my next Halloween costume.
Let's see, Mr. Toilet, here you are.
So this is one of my favorite toilets, right? Yeah. It's basically advocacy, right?
Yeah.
So what?
Oh, he even has a magic wand.
Yes.
Of course I have a brush, and Mr. Toilet always likes to clean me. He knows how to do it well.
So cute! How cute we are. Oh, in case you were wondering, that was a piece of poop. For the Bill and Melinda Gates Reinvent the Toilet fair. Everyone here has some sort of hand in the pie, finger in the pie regarding toilet design and sanitation. It's supposed to be like a really collaborative platform for people to get together, exchange ideas, and see how they can solve one of the world's like most untold crises.
We want toilet to be sexy. When the shit come down, the weight goes down here, and then it drops off.
Basic physics.
And then it closes by itself again. So
cute. It's really cute. Okay. That's what I look like when I poop.
So I was living in Jackson Hole, Wyoming before I went to Caltech, and I've been regretting going to grad school ever since.
Okay. Yeah. So what interested you about the toilet?
There's a lot of people in the world who weren't lucky enough to be born in the United States or a Western country,
right,
who do have to poop on the ground, and they have to drink water that is affected directly from their poop, and they get sick because of that. And they have to drink water that's exposed to their neighbors' poop, and their friends and their enemies' poop.
Yeah.
And you know, and people get sick, and diarrhea is the largest killer in the world.
Right.
It pollutes tons of ecosystems. So I think it's really important to try to focus on not taking these things for granted, which is really hard for young people to do.
So here we have this super modern building that you would see anywhere back from where I'm from in Los Angeles. And then you swerve right over there and you see all that crap, all the trash, and right over the bank thing there I think is some open defecation. We made it. Just a few steps over the sidewalk and we're in a different world. We just entered the slum and there's a makeshift toilet right here. You can see the feces everywhere actually. Wherever there's flies, there's going to be feces right there. There. There's a little kid.
You have to be careful.
Oh man. Watch your step. Frankly, I'm kind of gagging right now. The smell is pretty foul. You can imagine what it's like to live here the whole time for these people. Just a goat hanging out.
They are mostly rag pickers.
What is it?
Rag pickers.
Rag pickers.
Rag pickers.
For a living. They go through the garbage and recycle.
This will go for recycle.
So these are the recycling facilities of the slums. They sort out all of the stuff that they find in the cities, bring it back here and cart it back to the places where they can get a little bit of money for them. It's incredible that this land belongs to some dude in Canada, and every single person here has to pay rent to the leader, our guy right there, and he collects the rent and sends it to the Canadian landowner every month. Look at these kids. Yeah, and we've only been here for like 5 minutes or something, and immediately the smell, like I'm not gagging like I was when I first got here. You get used to it so quickly. Kind of.
These are the containers for storing the water. And you can imagine they have a dish TV also.
They have dish TV. So this is where if you can't use the toilet, it's right there.
If you can zoom
You defecate out here. Do the kids get sick during the rainy seasons because of all the open feces?
The kids are the most...
They're more susceptible to getting sick.
But there is no option since there is no toilet and latrine over here.
Okay. So they have no choice but to just...
They have got no choice. Watch your step, watch your step.
Oh my god! Okay. I almost stepped in this shit, and this is a sort of also another open defecation center.
Watch your step.
Okay. leapfrog. And at the same time from here, while you're pooping, you can basically look out there and see all of the satellite dishes that everyone has. I think that's what you call globalization.
Drink it, drink it.
Oh, drink it.
Just touch your lips.
You can drink that.
And touch your head. Yeah, like this.
Thank you. We're just here for sightseeing, and already we're seeing the importance of sanitation and healthy water, because as I just saw, we had some holy water sprinkled into our hands and we had to drink it. So I hope that was safe.
Festival.
Okay.
Color. Okay.
Thank you.
My pleasure. You also, place color. You also.
Oh, I have to place color on
Yeah.
you. Okay.
Thank you. Happy Holi. Take care.
Happy Holi.
This side, please. Over your head.
How does it look?
It's good.
We're at Dr. Pratek's house, and he's blessed us with the colors of Holi and welcomed us into his home. He's the founder of Sulabh, this entire complex and beyond, and he's basically the original toilet entrepreneur. He started off a couple decades ago all by himself on a mission to install toilets throughout and improve sanitation throughout India, and now he employs 50,000 people under Sulabh to carry on his mission. Can I go in?
Yes, sure.
So you go. I've never been inside one of these. So you face this way.
Now there is a fan.
Uh-huh.
The slanting is there, slope is there, and the water seal is there. You see the water there?
Yeah. There's like a drainage pipe that goes
It
down.
requires 1 to 1.5 liters is required for flushing.
1 to 1.5
Per
liters
liter.
per
Compared
flush.
to 10 liters.
Oh, okay.
The saving of 9 liters per use.
Yeah. That's amazing. You save 9 liters per flush with this.
Per flush, yes.
Wow, that's a lot of water. So you just go like this, and then you poo and pee, and then it goes out that way?
Yeah, no.
Have you ever used the squat toilet?
From there. This is square toilet.
It's a squat toilet. I've never used a squat toilet before, but this feels very natural and comfortable.
What is
I could use it. Yeah, just to summarize, when you use this toilet, the poop comes out, goes through this channel, is deposited down there, and when this fills up, you can just like take this little thing and switch it over in here, and then this one gets filled up. And after 2 years, the feces actually becomes hard enough and safe enough for people to use their bare hands and take it out and use it as fertilizer in the fields. Can I hold it?
Yes, yes, yes.
This is basically human feces that's been dried over 2 years, and when you smell it now, you like, there you see? You literally don't smell anything, and dignitaries from all over the world have come here, including the Prime Minister of Sudan, and they've smelled it.
Ambassador of America here.
It's clean enough for the president.
And
Wow.
when it lies,
You can like juggle with
yes.
these.
And now we are having these balls.
Ooh.
We will put some clothes over.
They look like chocolate.
Send schools for children to play
Yeah,
cricket.
they're balls.
Cricket ball, you can do this.
These are balls, like literally balls that you can play with made out of human feces. And Sulabh distributes this throughout India to kind of break the taboo among kids about toilets. It's like the funnest way, and they actually work. Like they bounce, and like you can juggle. You could actually like probably hurt a little bit if you threw it at someone, and they don't smell at all.
Wow.
So now we are leaving the Sulabh grounds. Where are we going? So this is a waterless. We're right outside of Sulabh, right in the streets of Delhi, and this is a waterless urinal produced by Sulabh, and this guy just used it and he walked out. So now I guess we're free to go look. Oh, this looks familiar, what we just saw.
You saw that?
Yeah. So you do your business here, and all the waste goes into the biogas, or basically the beautiful garden that we saw outside. It can basically power an entire community just by going to the bathroom. All of these lights have been powered by the biogas from the toilets right there. Very pretty. It's like an IKEA toilet. Okay, so I did my business. And now I'm done. I'm happy, a few pounds lighter. So my shit is on top of that belt right now. I flushed it, or I flushed it. And now I go through this way, and it moves. That is so cool. Very sustainable and self-sufficient. What would you say is the #1 motivator for people to start caring about what you're telling them about?
I think it's vanity.
Vanity.
Because you have to make something aspirational. You see, our brain doesn't work on rational thinking. Once you touch the limbic part of the brain, then everything starts to get exciting. We're emotional, spiritual beings. And if we are gonna change the world, we have to change it by aspiration. And if you want to move markets, if you want to solve sanitation problem, you have to go to make it very sexy, status symbol, object of desire, and people will buy it. And with demand comes supply, market mechanism, job creation, sustainability.
So this village is actually unique in that the entire area has toilets. Every family here has their own toilet inside the house. So the government of India has given them a certificate that honors them for it and also has given them a payment. And they do this for every village throughout the country that has installed toilets for all of its residents. This is a house for women.
Who's hitting the
Oh, look at this dog. I actually need to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Could I use it?
Yeah, you can.
I need to pee.
Very neat and clean.
Great. Do you see? Squat and pee and flush. We heard about a campaign that I thought was really interesting. It's called the No Toilet, No Bride campaign.
Yeah.
Did that happen here?
Yeah, it's in Haryana.
Really?
No toilet, no bride. Just
Yeah.
शौचालय नहीं उस घर में दुल्हन नहीं. Like it's a concept in Haryana. People don't want to give their daughter in the house
If they don't have a toilet.
they don't have toilet. ये क्या भाई की हो गया क्या बच्चा? अरे वाह, 1 साल हो गया उसकी शादी को. क्या है, लड़का है लड़की? अच्छा सुंदर का, वही तो मैं कह रही थी शादी तो.
Does she plan to marry someone who also has a toilet?
पूछ रही है कि तुम उसी घर में मतलब उस आदमी से शादी करोगे जिसके घर में शौचालय हो?
Yes. Cool. Have they heard of the No Toilet, No Bride campaign?
Actually, we use this banner in our campaign.
So they know it's all over the school.
Yeah, we use
Do you guys also want a husband who has a toilet?
पूछती हैं कि उसी घर में शादी करना चाहती हो, ऐसा ही चाहोगी ना जिसमें शौचालय हो?
Yes. It's good. So now we're going to a village that doesn't have toilets. They have beds, a cot, a television, electricity obviously, set of silverware, pots and pans, deco. Ooh, who's that? Some hot dude. Basically during the day, like women and girls, just females can't go to the restroom. Like anytime during the day. So basically between 6 a.m. to when it starts getting dark around here, around 7, 8, 9, you have to hold it. All these guys are taking us to the field where they defecate. It's unbelievable that the girls have to hold everything for basically, how long is that? From 6 to 6, over 12 hours every day if you have to pee. I can't even hold it if I have to hold it for 5 minutes. Like I just get off at the nearest gas station and go pee. You can already see some right there. It's so fucking far. I can't believe they have to walk all this way. We have the whole village walking with us to show us where they poo, and they're all smiling and they're excited to show us. Watch out, Mitch. So just here, you pick a spot, pick your favorite spot and go. Possibilities are seemingly endless out here. It's not actually a bad spot. You hear the bird song, open air, fresh breeze while you're going number 2. So I'm here in the bathroom of one of the most luxurious hotels in India. But the thing about this is even the toilets here, they ultimately flush into the same untreated sewage system that dumps into the same shithole.
The reason why we're here today is because we want to connect with this river with the lifeline of not just Delhi, but the lifeline of some 70 million people along its course. Right? Now that's a lot of people, and a lot of people depend on this river, and a lot of people will lose their water if there's no river. But anyway, if a river gets lost, it's not just water that's getting lost, which is something we forget. It's also culture that gets lost. It's religion that suffers. It's so many aspects of life that suffer, right?
Sunny, where are we going today?
So we're going to the river. We'll go and find the Yamuna in Delhi. People have forgotten the river, so it's not on the mind map of Delhi.
This is the first stop on our river tour. We're in a part of Delhi still that's remarkably untouched by modern technology and the hustle and bustle of the city. There's water buffalo right there, people in little thatched roof houses. You can hear what India must have sounded like before all of the technology and globalization came in and took over. The invention of honking and screaming and cooking and trade. It's very peaceful. So we're at a relatively pristine part of the Yamuna River, and here on the riverbanks there's a little bit of rubbish, some trash, but it's about as much as you would expect from a river that's near the city. Can you see it? Ooh, water!
That's the sewage drain. It's the largest
That's a sewage drain?
Yeah.
It smells like 10 million people farted all at once. This place looks like a river, but definitely does not smell like a river.
This carries more than 1500 million liters of waste sewage that goes into the river every single day. This used to be a river, and the government claims that this water has been treated. So this is post-treatment. Yeah, which means it's a lie, obviously.
So this here is 400 million gallons of raw sewage flowing into the river every day. The drain starts up there, empties all this shit right here. You can get a whiff of it. Like every time I open my mouth, it's going into my mouth, the smell, because it's super hot and super smelly. It's quite intense. I think I might pass out. This is so gross. Last but not least, the last stop on our university field trip toilet tour. We're going boating on the river, the Poop River, once in a lifetime experience. Just don't fall in. I don't think swimming can save you here.
Watch your head when you're going under this bridge.
We're rowing on a river of human sludge. I think I got the prime location right downwind of the oars. So we're getting all the splashes from the human shitwater river. And this is the sludge from all of the inhabitants of Delhi. Okay, go.
Delhi, that's right.
It's okay. It's okay. Everyone from Delhi, their toilets,
Yes.
their human waste, it all comes here.
Directly connected to the river. The sewage is not treated. Right? More than 90% of Delhi's sewage goes untreated into the river.
This isn't actually a river anymore, is it? It's just dead.
It's dead. So clinically, this is a dead river. There's hardly any dissolved oxygen. There's no fish in this river.
Yeah.
Right? The only thing that you'll probably see around is water hyacinth. So it does not have any aquatic plants.
Yeah.
So the river has been dead. It has been declared clinically dead. This is E-class water, which means that it's only good for like industrial cooling. It's not even good enough for animal bathing. You can see it.
Yeah, you can see the train going by now. It's going right over the
Black River.
Jeez.
So you've got something that you feel proud of, and underneath it is a black river. So look at this.
That is very ironic.
What we do from here, and our next step is completely dependent on us. Right? We can choose to do something, or we can choose to just not do anything about it. Kumala, kumala, kumala vista. Kumala, kumala, kumala vista. Hey, no la vista. Hey, no la vista.
I'm Yunj.
I'm Jin.
Nice to meet you. What is this? Is this a bingo machine? It looks like one.
This is waterless toilet. No water toilet.
What do you use instead?
Use the ball.
Oh, the balls. Look at that.
Yes.
This is the poop.
No. That's
Okay.
the poop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
This is the pee.
So this is the flushing.
And the balls. It looks like the balls are just just like crushing it up, or smushing it around rather. Wow, it's gone. What's one major misconception about toilets around the world that a lot of younger Americans might have?
I think a lot of people think that the flush toilet is something that everybody should have. And they look at what we have in the US as that's the future and that's what they want the rest of the world to have. And I think the misconception is that's not sustainable. It's definitely not sustainable in the long run, even in the US. Our sanitation infrastructure is so incredibly expensive and heavily subsidized, and not a lot of people realize that. So in the future, not only do I feel strongly that people should understand that we need to have a more sustainable solution for the developing world, but we also need to have a more sustainable solution for the developed world.
It's kind of like a blind date. We just met these guys here in front of Chinmaya School, 30 minutes away from our hotel, and these guys are going to show us the water crisis in a slum nearby. Do you live here?
Yeah, I'm living here since when I'm born and brought up here.
In the slum?
Yeah, and I know what the problem is, main problem about water.
Perfect.
Oh, they're getting water right now.
Can we get out?
Yeah, let's get out. It smells kind of like shit. All these people are waiting in line for the tanker truck. 3 hours. These women have to wait 3 hours to get water from that truck right there. So basically each person in this village has to live off of 12 gallons of water from this tanker truck every week. 12 gallons, which means they barely have enough water to use for food and drinking, much less for toilets or sanitation. Everyone has their cans neatly lined up. This is how they get the water in. They do this.
Here very big problem for water.
Yeah.
Very big problem for water.
How long did you wait in line for the tanker?
5 hours, 6 hours.
They have to wait for 1 day.
For a day?
Sometimes 2 days.
2 days, sometimes 1 week.
Sometimes 1 week.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi. Do you have a cell phone? Is that your cell phone? You have a phone? Can I see your phone? Do you want to see my phone? I haven't. What kind of phone is that?
BQ.
A BQ? Do you get internet? You can use internet. Do you play games on it?
Games
Yeah. Can you play games? Do you have a toilet in your house? Can you ask?
टॉयलेट है घर पे? घर पे टॉयलेट है? लाइटिंग करने के लिए नहीं है ना?
You don't.
हैगा? तुम मत बोलो
You do.
नहीं है.
Yeah?
Doesn't.
He doesn't.
Yeah.
He's kidding. So is that the main reason people don't have toilets?
Yeah,
it's a
that's
money
the main
reason?
reason. Yeah, that's
if
the
they
main
had
reason.
money,
Yeah,
they would have a
yeah,
toilet
yeah,
in their
yeah.
house.
I'm a graphic designer.
Nice. And you also study marketing, you
Yeah,
said? You're
I'm
getting an
studying
MBA?
marketing, yeah, MBA.
Oh, that's really cool. You're so much more educated than I am. Seriously. Like,
Yeah.
do you have a toilet in your house?
No, I don't have.
You don't have. How many people? Where do people use the bathroom?
Yeah, there. Over
Over
here
there?
In forest.
Can we go
have to
see?
back
We're
it
going to
like
go see where most of the people in this village go and use the restroom. Yeah, there's just sewers everywhere. At this point, it's just like left and right, open sewer. I've already gotten used to it after like a minute. You don't notice it anymore. The gateway to the village toilet.
Here you see the man going to the toilet, like takes dabba.
That guy's going to the bathroom. He has a little canister and goes to the open area.
Yeah.
That's the way to
Let's go this way.
Come.
All right, let's go through the peaks. It's like the stairway to heaven. It gets lighter and lighter up here. Oh my God.
Maybe people go to toilet.
Okay, another open restroom out there. 10,000 people live here, and nearly every house, as you can see, has a satellite dish, but no toilet. About 10% of the households here have a toilet, and the rest just go out into that forest over there, or that way, and go to the bathroom. Thank you guys, good luck.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Good luck with your MBA. We're looking back to see if we can see the slum and our friends, but it's just a bunch of high-rises. The slum's invisible, and everyone within it.